Since Joe Biden left office, 3 books have come out. These are some of the most damning revelations that have come to light. The most explosive book is called Original Sin by CNN's Jake Tapper, the same guy who once participated in this big lie.
I think what we see on stage with Joe Biden, Jake, is very clearly a cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's what
A cognitive decline.
Well, when you're trying to tell me that what I was suggesting was
I think that you were mocking his stutter, and I think you have absolutely no standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline.
And the co-author is Alex Thompson from Axios. This book calls Biden's decision to run in 2024 a Greek tragedy mistake. A political scientist quoted in the book says running for re-election was a disastrous decision that destroyed a honorable legacy.
Agree to disagree.
But in other words, Biden's bid totally f***ed us, as a Democratic advisor told the authors. Inside the campaign, colleagues described Biden as a figurehead propped up by staff. One person told us that the presidency was, at best, a 5-person board with Joe Biden as the chairman. So basically, the aides were running the show. Even Jake Tapper admits he barely scratched the surface of Biden's problems in real time.
I look back at my coverage with humility, and I wish I did cover the issues of age and acuity, but I wish I had covered them much more.
These memoirs say Biden's team openly lied about his condition. Tapper reports that the White House was not only lying to the press, not only to the public, but to members of their own cabinet, White House staffers, Democratic members of Congress, and donors about how bad things have gotten. An anonymous aide acknowledges they tried to shield him from his own staff, so even senior aides didn't know the full extent of his decline. Allegedly. One photographer's chilling anecdote made the rounds. At a glitzy Hollywood fundraiser, Biden walked up to George Clooney and didn't recognize him. The aide had to whisper George Clooney, and Biden finally mumbled, "Oh yeah, hi George." The image of Biden so frail he blanked on a world-famous actor went viral on social media, but none of the big networks thought to mention it. Now that it's all said and done, even some Democrats admit it was real. The authors write that Biden's campaign became an abomination and an act of extended public deception, all of which handed the White House back to Trump. In fact, liberal columnist Adam Green says even in 2021 and 2022, Biden was likely not fit to run for re-election. He shouldn't have run again. These books even detail family cover-ups. Tapper and Thompson report that Biden hid critical health news from the public, like when he concealed his son Beau's cancer diagnosis. The book says this shows the Biden's capacity for denial and the lengths they would go to avoid transparency about health issues. On top of that, the authors reveal that Biden's wife Jill and his son Hunter were not just involved, they were actually calling the shots. Jill Biden is described as a gatekeeper who shut out staff and overruled senior advisors. And as for Hunter, the book says he was treated like a de facto chief of staff. More like chief of crack. There's 2 other books called Fight and Uncharted that came out this year, and they add more soup to the bowl. By 2023, Democrats were already preparing for Biden not finishing the race. One insider says DNC officials even held hush-hush talks to plan for Biden's early withdrawal. They worried about every possible circumstance. What if he dropped out before the primaries, or even after winning? This was 5 months before the debate debacle even happened.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
They planned for worse too. The book reveals that Kamala Harris's team strategized around the possibility that Biden might die in office, even drawing up a literal death pool roster of federal judges ready to swear her in as president. That's how scared they were of Biden's health. These secret contingency plans show his own party knew he was unwell long before it became obvious to Democratic voters. Meanwhile, Biden's staff was scrambling behind the scenes. Reports say aides had to meet with a makeup artist every morning to cover up visible signs of aging. One Democratic lawmaker recalls Biden didn't recognize him at a White House event in June 2023. He had to remind the president of who he was. They had known each other for a very long time. Former Chief of Staff Ron Klain even admitted that Biden was exhausted, fatigued, befuddled, and disengaged before the debate. Klain later tried to spin it, but the quote in the book is so damning. So essentially, staffers were keeping Biden apart from real politics so tightly that he was out of touch, and the country saw the train wreck when it finally broke loose. After After the debate exposed the crisis, these revelations came fast. TV anchors and Democratic leaders are suddenly acknowledging what they denied during the campaign. Congressman Ro Khanna now admits Biden should not have run again. Governors like Andy Beshear say the president should have stepped down earlier. Even former Obama officials privately agreed. One confirms Obama didn't think Biden should run in 2024, and he didn't want Harris as the nominee. Tapper and Thompson summarized the lesson bluntly. Democrats deceived the country about Biden's abilities, and as George Clooney put it, that's how Trump won. Correction, Trump won because the Democrats are out of touch. But back to the debate. This was not a bad night, it was the betrayal of public trust. Between them, these books document a presidency in denial, and a press corps that let it happen. As one progressive blogger said after reading the books, the concerns were hidden in plain sight. The elite saw Biden drag the party down, but kept it secret because they were afraid of Trump. In the end, these books validate what half the country has been saying for years. They show Biden as diminished and deluded, his re-election bid as reckless, and his inner circle as liars. The media mocked anyone who raised questions about his age or health, but the truth is finally out. As Tapper admits, reporters should have run towards the discomfort of tough questions. Now that they have, Biden's own allies are at least admitting the obvious. The ship was going down long before anyone turned it around.